Would you desire to ask any questions and or have any inquiries of any sort?
Yes, I do. Please, I'd like to know where I have been or from whence I come. I know I come from Source, but was I ever an Atlantean or Lemurian or what is that piece that is attached to me?
Yes. There is a reason why Lemuria as well as Atlantis was mentioned earlier moments ago. This one has remembrances from these alternate timeline experiences. Yes, there are resonant, unique, individual energies of your vibration that we do feel within our experience in the Lumerian experience as well as the Atlantean experience. When you hear and feel, when you hear and feel Lemuria and nor Atlantis, we feel more resonation with the latter, the Atlantis.
I do as well.
We almost feel a slight dismissing of the Lemurian, a sweeping away. Very dismissive of this lifetime here is what we feel as an idea. Which led you to the Atlantis experience. We feel a following as if being followed.
Yes.
We feel as if we are to follow this energy we are feeling in this now moment to be of a student as well as a teacher. This incarnation in Atlantis reincarnated during the time of Christ. We feel a connection with Julius Caesar in
Wow.
the incarnation. There was connection with the Gaius Julius Caesar timeline. We feel much energy, much experience during the idea of the ancient Egypt timeline. much darkness in Peru. What you would, what your incarnation, mm, much confusion, many coming to for relief. Let us ask for these vibrations in your crown chakra to be massaged and harmonized a little more pleasantly. Now, yes, thank you. A reminder for you to please breathe.
Thank you.
We'd like you to look into the rose quartz crystal. Dori ni chi da ha ha ni ge ho no shin daran in dehi ti ni dik mosh na daran in dokon dash mogon ni ka han de chika shmot de meshmetekor de gorohori he dan muhumbisi these feelings in your heart chakra, these feelings in your third chakra, the stimulation of your second chakra. You feel our love.
Yes. Thank you.
Is a reflection of your love. We are simply guiding your own unconditional love, your own acceptance, your own understanding, your own forgiveness, all of your awakened and latent abilities. This is what connects with you and speaks with you in this now moment.
Yes. Very much.
An angelic higher self Thank you. Would you wish to ask more questions?
Yes, thank you. I'm not sure when to speak, but I want to.
Feel inspired and or moved to?
I am very deeply touched and want to communicate using my poor English, my tremendous amount of unconditional love and gratitude that I have for you coming to us today. It is my strong desire to help those around me in any way I can. I feel that I have tremendous healing potential, and I would like to know how I can best utilize that. Please.
Trusting, faith, and believing in your abilities without any shadows, as Eric would say, of any motherfucking doubt.
Love you, Eric.
You are able to do this shit off a fucking simple intention, purity of your service to fucking others, like excitement. And when you're able to connect with the person and guide them through, hey, just give me a little fucking openness, a little trust, a little faith, a little belief. You don't even have to believe me fully the whole time. Just one moment. Give me one moment of openness. That's all it takes.
You got all you want.
Moment. And that intention is able to slip in, and then you feed that motherfucker with your unconditional light, and love, and compassion, and you feel for what it is, and you simply acknowledge it. You don't have to emote it and fucking describe it right on the dot. You can simply, hey, I'm noticing a feeling like in the left part of my gut right here, and like right here in my heart. You're feeling that too,
Yes.
right? Boom, not a fucking boom. That fucking simple. Now that's what we're gonna do. Now we're gonna ask our guides, higher self, aliens, whoever the fuck can help us with this in spirit. We're gonna ask them to kindly take this to a place where it's more beneficial. We take a deep breath, and then we breathe. It's been instantly transmuted and changed to that better feeling right there. Ugh. And then we just say thank you with our, and the more we put our deepest heartfelt gratitude and appreciation for it, and then and we truly say, you know, our thank yous, and you know, hey, we don't need to feel these things anymore. You know, learn from these experiences. Would like to transmute it, so I'm able to fucking learn from it in a more uplifting, beneficial manner that's and service to others and unconditional love, light, and compassion. You know, I choose to be supported by by light matter rather than dark matter. That's
Eric, I'm sorry. You speak of my guides. Who are they? How can I know them?
well, I'm one.
And you have my total gratitude for that. So much.
Thank you so much. Wow. You you are able to project your energies. You don't even project them. You will it. You allow it, and it's there. That's what you do too. You don't have to project shit. You don't have to move shit. You just simply ask it politely and intentionally. Believe it.
Thank you.
You're very, yeah, very strong. Yes.
I want to make them stronger for the benefit of others.
Allow
I
yourself
have
to
so much I want to give.
allow yourself to live in the moment more. Don't remember. There's no fucking past. There's no fucking future. There's only right now. So do your best to pull your energies from any ideas, any plans, any fucking anything like attached to those or synonymous with those, with your past and with the future. The more you're able to allow yourself to just be the,
I understand.
stay in the moment, following excitements. Yes, people get caught up, like they feel for other people and they get caught up in, that turns into concern, that turns into worry, and then that turns into other shit, and then so instead of just having your own source of shit, you are creating another source, and then you go and have another relationship, and you have another source, and you have your other relationships, and then there's more source. So I mean, you use your discernment with which sources of dark matter or bullshit you're gonna serve and support, and then you do more. There's don't want to bombard you right now. I mean, this guy's just barely scratching the surface and getting understanding and awareness to a lot of this shit. But you got it in your heart. You got it in your heart. You got it in your heart. That's
I
where
understand.
everything's recorded, man. Not in the brain. The brain is just like a crystal. It's a receiver. The gray matter. Like it's meant to like be like a receiver transmitter. It's not really meant to fucking hold thoughts and this is and that. It's like memories. The memories go in the heart. Those go in the chakras. We use the brain
Wow.
for other shit. That's why, you speak from the heart. You emote from the heart. You don't allow those energies to get past the higher heart. You don't let the energies get up and then loop down, and then up and then loop down. See what's happening there? It's creating a,
I do. I
yeah,
get it. I so get it. That it makes so much complete sense to me. Well, of course, you have an idea. You're Eric. Of course, you know. You're telling me.
it's a fucking
Um,
team thing. It's a team thing. Like it's one thing a lot of people don't like realize in this. Is like it's a fucking team thing. It's not just me. Like I'm a fucking mirror that you're reflecting shit off of. That you both are, and you guys are comfortable with my spirit, and
I get it.
and and there's a resonance. So like when you feel comfortable with someone, and you got to trust with someone, it just makes shit flow a lot easier and it's more open and more hippie, free love and peace and shit.
And all that shit. I love it. I got it. I so understand. But I thank you for being available to us, to me, as well as all the other beings and energy that is around Ariel right now. I'm just so full of love and gratitude. As I walk this human path, I wonder why I did this to myself, why I chose this disfigured meat suit, and
Pardon,
just knowing that.
you
Go
got
ahead.
a amazing and beautiful crystalline light body vessel.
Thank you.
We see the most beautiful light in crystalline form. Eyes closed, eyes open. We see the light that shines from within, which creates the perfect beauty that is the crystalline light body that people call the fleshy vehicle.
I'm learning and opening to this life experience in this incarnation, learning whatever I have to learn or whatever I can learn to take it back.
There's nothing to take back. The fucking name of the game is sharing every motherfucking thing. In the most candid ways you are comfortable with. The most candid, the most honest, the most exciting, the most uplifting, until you get fucking sick and tired of telling it. And then what's going to end up happening is everyone's going to fucking tell it for you. Or they're going to fucking legendize it, mythicize it, fucking movie it, TV it, fucking something. You know what I mean? It'll be one of those things that takes on a life of its own. It becomes an entity upon itself, and then adds to the longevity of like what your physical incarnation does while in this experience that others project into what is called the linear, time cycle shit. Like, look how long they've been talking about Jesus. Look how long they've been talking about Buddha, Confucius, fucking, like the stuff that's still written and can be fucking translated. You know what I mean? People are still talking about those stories. Even things about Samaria and Atlantis and Lemuria has lasted, auditorily and etherically. So even if no one sees what you're doing, everyone's seeing what you're doing and feeling what you're doing and experiencing and gaining from it. But when you just hold it all with you, the good, the bad, the ugly, just call it the judge, it doesn't ever really reach anyone. It doesn't really help or hurt anyone except the one it's staying with and or the ones that are around that person, because they're going to usually act and their reality according to how they're holding.
I understand. This is beyond amazing and so helpful.
As well as been drilled into the noodle, into the gray matter from the learned behavior from the people that raised them, whether it's parents, grandparents, brothers, sisters, dogs, wolves, the environment, whatever. It doesn't help. No one makes anyone do anything. There's people that, come from murderers and whatnot, and they're great people, or they come from this or that, and, they choose better people. They choose to, feel blessed. They choose to find the blessings. They choose to share the blessings, share whatever they are able to. And when you're open, you feel Source's love, and you really understand how Source and Mother Earth supports you. Feel that infinite abundance. You are able to perceive all of your infinite abundance and where it's at.
May I ask another question?
Of course.
I have a deep love for animals. I wanted to be a vet, but I chose not to because of the immense hurt I felt when I saw an animal in pain. It was too hard. I'm going to ask you a weird question, and this is kind of directed to Eric or whomever is willing. When we talk to our companions, our cats, our dogs, or whatever animal humans tend to use baby talk. Do animals resent that, or do they want us to talk to them like the higher being, or not the higher beings, but the celestial, wonderful, amazing incarnations that they are?
Yeah, just talk to him like a normal human being. You don't like resent it. They just like the communication.
How can I better help them on this, in this incarnation? How can I better help animals?
You're doing good with what you're doing now.
Okay.
And as your experience grows, your your simple being and your simple joy and your simple love, just from being, just that vibration, just vibrates out in the atmosphere, and that's just shared with the animal kingdom, and like that's enough right there. And you're able to go out and, if you're excited and you're so moved to, you know, do more than that, then follow those excitements. You know, um,
Okay.
yeah,
One other question,
yes,
if I'm able. I am in this incarnation with my daughter, and it is more difficult than I would have expected. How may I work with her, and how may we together expand our vibration and raise our vibration to do good for each other and for others?
pardon. Could you repeat that one more time? We're connection's starting to get a little fuzzy.
No, I have asked, in this incarnation, I have one daughter, and our relationship is not as harmonious as I would like it to be. How can she and I work together to raise our own vibrations for each other in living with each other and help others with our gifts?
We we will share energies and ideas in the divine time and divine timing. You you do very well with this already.
Thank you.
There will be opportunities from which you two to be able to grow as individuals as well as grow as soul family.
Thank you. love and gratitude. I accept that. Much love and gratitude.
Yes. We infinitely and eternally flow ours. Uh, uh, Kitty. Kitty.
This is Luigi, named for my grandfather, who's
Luigi.
passed on. Luigi. My
Luigi.
grandfather was Italian.
Luigi.
Not don't show the butt.
Oh,
Don't show the butt. Show the face.
what's up, cuties? Cuties. Sending you love, cutie. Oh, wow. I can feel it in my right hand. Why are you sending it to my right hand? You're interesting. Oh, I see what you're doing. Oh, okay. I gotcha. So you're moving it through my right hand and out my left hand. Interesting. Universal energies. Universal male energies. Yeah. Like source male energy.
Oh, you went down? Okay. Okay.
Yeah, towards that last part I could feel like I get I feel fine, but I felt like spirit kind of like let's kind of like tone it down and allow her to just kind of absorb.
Yeah, I felt it too. That's just exactly when the cat jumped up on my desk, and I said, "Okay, I got you. We're done.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
so done."
And it felt like just a lot of intense. Like when you were sharing your gratitude and appreciation with Eric, I just had the biggest like lump in my throat. Like I could feel like Eric, like I could feel you, I could feel Eric, like I could feel Eric like wanting to like cry too, like just because he was so touched. You know what I mean? That's how I felt like. You know what I mean? But I'm able to channel these energies, so I'm
You're
able to
amazing.
pull these, like when I feel these intense energies, I look at it as an opportunity to like, oh, there's more energies I can, if I'm able to channel this, I can get an even, higher, energy with it. So that's when I get to, the parts that are feeling that kind of emotion like that, I get excited because I'm like, ooh, I can really channel this energy and really get a really strong connection. You know what I mean?
I do because I mean I read your reviews. I heard that you were good. I've seen some of your YouTubes, but I did not expect to feel so much. I expected to sit here and listen and hear, but I didn't expect to feel so much and such vibration and oh my gosh, just incredible. You're incredible. I am so grateful to you for being this channel.
Thank you. I
I'm
mean,
so grateful. And I
I'm,
want to send you money, and I want to send you Petoskey stones. These are from my state of Michigan, and they're only found here. Hang on.
I see it.
Okay. Now, these are from the state of Michigan. They're only found here,
Oh,
and you won't be able to see till I actually send it to you. Hi, Louie.
oh, Luigi likes it. Yeah.
But it's fossilized.
Wow.
And when you look at the stone on the beaches, it just looks like any other stone. You have to crack the stone and take off the outer layer, and inside you see like these fossilized images, um, almost like I don't know what an 8-sided thing is called.
like
But
little like
I'm gonna send you some
creatures,
of these. Like little what? I'm sorry.
like little old like prehistoric sea creatures or something.
Exactly. Exactly. But
Oh, awesome!
they're like circles contained in like these eight-sided things. Anyway, I'm gonna send you a couple
Oh my
if you'll
god!
allow me to.
Yeah, that has really interesting energy. Luigi's really digging it. Luigi
Yeah,
digging
he's my bud.
it.
He's my buddy.
Yeah, I mean, I enjoy pet companions, but like I'm honest with myself. Like I wouldn't like I would need a pet companion that would be like a wild one, one that like maybe would live outside, could catch its own food, would come say what's up to
Yeah.
me once in a while, like a like an animal that would like need me to feed it and this and that. Just I ain't got time for that. I
See,
need
that's
that.
all I have time for. That's all I want. I wish I could live in a zoo and just give my love to the animals every day. That would be awesome. Right, Louis? Right? Yeah, that's what we want to do. He's so cute. I'm sorry, I love my
It's
cats.
okay. Yeah, I'm glad we got to this today, man.
I'm so thankful.
Like Saturday, I was supposed to have a session on Saturday, and like it got to like they she had to work and they waited till late and like ended up getting late and like we talked and like got a lot of info and like we did the session, but like when I went to like connect the channel, I was just like, oh man, like I just didn't have the energy to like I didn't have the frequency of the
Right.
vibration like get there. I was like, oh, like I can feel Eric, I can see him, but I'm like I can't like really connect well right now, And they were super cool about it.
Well,
Like, it felt cool. And then
I
Sunday, I was like, man, I got to rest
yeah.
and get through this and over it.
No. I'm a nurse. I totally get that. I totally understand the connection between, your physical and your spiritual and you gotta have yourself situated before you can help another. You really
Yeah.
do.
And I don't get sick and stuff. Like, so when I woke up Friday morning, I'm like, oh man, I'm like, well, I'm not sick. I'm like, I don't feel sick. I just feel like I'm purging energy out. You know what I mean? This is how it's coming out.
Mhm.
Like my lungs. But one thing is like, I've only had like half a cigarette since Friday. And I don't like smoking cigarettes. Like, I only started smoking cigarettes like 2 years ago, you know?
Yeah.
And so it's something I'm like, man, I really don't prefer it. I really don't prefer it. And then after I woke up Friday and then woke up Saturday. I'm like, I don't really want to even want a cigarette. I didn't even smoke really that much herb that this last weekend. And then I was just like,
Mhm.
like that's part of my purge right now. I'm don't need fucking cigarettes anymore. I don't want them. I don't care about them.
Awesome.
Nothing with them really anymore. I'm like maybe I'm not saying I'm never not gonna smoke a cigarette again.
Right. Right.
However, my intention is that like it's not my preference. So like I'm starting with I'm not gonna buy any cigarettes. I'm not gonna buy a pack. I'm not and if I really feel like I'm wanting one, needing one, then it'll present itself in the perfect divine timing, or so I can ask for one, or someone will just give one to me. And
Right.
I'm like, so yeah, I'm good. I just haven't had one since Friday, really.
Well,
Yeah,
as a nurse, I say good for you. And keep with the herb because I truly believe in that stuff, man. I mean, as a person, as a nurse, I've seen what it can do. It's awesome.
it really helped me so much. I mean, being I was on so many pain pills that like I was like, man, I don't want to be on so many. And then when I was able to start smoking herb again, I immediately like stopped taking like half of them just from being
That's
able to
awesome.
smoke herb. You know what I mean? And I was on like
Right.
80 milligram oxys a day. I was given like 100
Wow.
microgram fentanyl patch, like one every 3 days, and I was given
Wow.
four 2,000 microgram fentanyl suckers a day with all this, and I was also being given 8 milligram dilaudid for pain throughout the day for breakthrough pain, and then I was given 40 milligrams of Valium a day and 4 milligrams of Xanax a day.
Dude, that's enough to knock over an elephant a couple of times.
Yeah,
Wow.
so from 17 until 25, that's what I was. Well, when oxys went from like the crushable to like the other kind, then that's when
Uh-huh.
they put me on oxymorphone, which
Oh,
is
wow.
oxy and fentanyl mixed in, and they were giving me 7 of those a day, 7 40 milligram oxymorphones.
Oh my God. How did your body tolerate? The fact that you're standing here is amazing.
I'd still be able to have sex like once a day, every few days too. I wasn't and I wasn't a complete limp dick fuck either. like
Oh
like
my God.
like
But
it,
I had hospice patients. I work with hospice a lot. I had hospice patients who are on far less than that, and they're terminal. And that's just incredible. I want to ask you how I can get my donation, love offering, whatever you want to call it, to you. And I really would like to send you some Petoskey stones if you'd let me.
oh, most definitely. Well, I just got my debit card like in the mail like last night. And I haven't been able to
Okay.
get it down and put it in and get activated. So I'm gonna try and call it and see if I can activate it on the phone. That way I can do the PayPal thing, get that set up. If not, I really do enjoy the mail thing because it's like Christmas and birthday, when you get something in the mail, it's really neat. And it's also been
Yeah.
cool for me staying here because I like they were like, along with doing what you do here, it'd probably be helpful if you could like have like a little side thing. And I told him I kind of have something, and this is my first guy here. I might just kind of will be working my way back into it. So when stuff comes in the mail, they're seeing like, oh wow, like he's actually like being compensated.
Yeah.
Not so it's not just me
No,
like,
I'm
oh,
more than happy to do that.
yeah. So it's nice when I do get stuff in the mail because then it's showing like, oh wow, he is receiving, and it's not just me saying, oh yeah, I got something or whatnot and PayPal or whatnot. So
I have checks ready for you right now. You just have to give me a place to send them because I want to pay for this one and the one that I want to gift to my daughter
okay,
because she's got to experience this. This is life changing, seriously, eye opening. Oh my gosh! So, um,
I appreciate
any
that because honestly, yesterday's session was neat. Like it was a great experience. Um, it was interesting though because it was someone that they considered themselves like a newbie. So like it was interesting working with them to pick up on soul energies. Someone that is telling themselves that they don't know them. It's like, yeah, you do. So it's just like it just took a little while to like find a resonant, you know, energy idea, and then once that happened, then it was like, oh wow, oh wow, oh wow. So yeah, it's really neat.
incredible.
Yeah, it's a
I
lot of
am just so grateful,
thank
so grateful to you for allowing yourself to open to this. And like Eric said, I just feel so comfortable with not only Eric, but you and the beings who come in through you. It's just like lay it all on the line, have a look. I don't care. I feel so comfortable. And that means more to me than you could ever know because I don't open up to a lot of people. So for me to open up, to feel the vibrations and to just be, it touched my heart more than you could know. So I want to send you a whole bunch of presents, so, if you
thank you
don't
so
mind.
much.
I'm just going to do it anyway, whether you mind or not. I'm just going to send you presents.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Like, especially when I was in channel, I could just feel so much of your gratitude and appreciation. And like, what was awesome is like when I put out my appreciation and gratitude, like that's what I feel like I'm putting out. So when I was in channel, I could feel like what I was putting out. Like when they say like you get what you put out, like I could feel it. And
Yeah,
so much. Like I I feel and understand like what you mean, like completely without any words. Just that's what I feel,
yes,
and what everybody
exactly.
said. Simple acknowledgement. You don't have to fucking
Exactly.
be right on the dot with the fucking feeling the da 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 right in that moment. sometimes just a simple nod, man, I'm feeling something. I feel you. I understand you on some fucking level. I'm not fully understanding it, but fucking on some fucking something, I feel you.
Oh
Not
yeah, absolutely,
trying to like
totally.
people, like it's feeling. You build from the feeling. It might be subtle, but if you feel it, you notice it, and you can build from it. And you can ask for it to be intensified too, so you can feel it more.
Right,
And the more you
right.
allow and believe and trust, then they're gonna fucking turn it up. And they're gonna turn up. And they're gonna turn up. And they're gonna turn up. So like
I'm ready.
when you say you're ready, like they're gonna start kicking in some shit. You know what I mean? Like in different light languages, and what he's teaching me and other beings are teaching me is during the channel, like you know, more expressive with the movements in my body and whatnot, because simple like movements of the face and whatnot, it puts off like it'll change the the vibration or the whatnot, and those are different like light encoded messages and whatnot itself. So as words are
Yeah,
spoken and whatnot, like they're being like the energy is being moved with and manipulated. So it's like I don't fully understand it, but I understand the awareness, you know what I mean? And then as I have it happen more, and then I feel and I see the results, then it just comes in like, oh, okay, now I kind of, all right, so that's okay. So on the next session with them or someone else, if I get something like this, I can kind of roll with that and then build from it, you know? So like
to be
as
honest,
I do the
there were
sessions, I
points.
gain so much. I gain so much in the experience, you know?
I do. There was a point where you were just resonating with sound, and that meant just as much to me, and it reached me just as much as any spoken word. I mean, the vibrations that came off of it was just as powerful to me. So and the fact that that was powerful, I was like, whoa, dude, I am so into this. It's so cool. It's
It's
just awesome.
yeah, I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun. I got
I
like a
think
lot of real awesome energies and
I know.
but
I
yeah.
feel like I could go run a 5K or something. I'm just like all tingly. It's great. But get me your address, if I may, and I
Yeah.
swear your privacy is safe with me, and I'll send you your check for myself and my daughter, and we're going to send you some gifts from Michigan
Oh my God. Thank you so
um,
much.
and some Petoskey stones, and I want to see how you like those.
Dude, I'm gonna have fun with those. And so the way I saw
I hope
Luigi looking at it, the way I saw Luigi looking at him,
so.
and the way you described them too, there were some things that you said in describing them that like I could feel like Eric and like giving like big thumbs up, like you're gonna like them. Yeah.
You're gonna love these. Yeah, they're cool. I have an uncle who is like an artist, and he uses all sorts of different mediums. And I said, I love the Petoskey stone. Make me necklaces, make me things. And he made me like 7 or 8 of them. And I was thinking he was going to make one. So I've got like these extras, and I'd really like to share them with you.
Awesome.
And
Thank you. Definitely.
he polishes them up really beautiful, and you can really
Uh,
see the facets
yes.
in them and everything. So I want to share those with you. Just tell me how you get me your address, and I know you had mentioned a donation of 60, but I'm going to give you more if that's okay for me and my daughter, just because this experience meant so much to me.
So
I,
much.
I don't know how else to express my gratitude that's in here, except throwing stones at you and
Oh
checks.
my God. I mean, that's awesome because like with them, like my idea is I've seen a couple different like ascension tools or devices. They're like made out of like copper and like
I looked at
different
that. Yeah,
intentions.
those
Did you
are
see
cool.
that? Like the Saint Germain
Yeah,
disc? Like that
yeah, I
one,
looked at
like
those. Those are
yeah,
cool.
that one is like the one I want to get like first. Like because I work with Saint Germain, I work with Saint Germain and his violet flame, the transmutation, like every day. Like we
Well,
gave you the heart, we gave you like the violet
yeah,
flame
I felt it.
today. Like
I
that's
felt it.
I work with that. That's my shit. Like
Well, you'll be able to when you get my check.
my amethyst point right here. I had a clear apophyllite sitting in here for months, and then when I got here to Hawaii, one night I fell asleep with this in my hand, and when I woke up, I fell asleep with it to meet Saint Germain to have it blessed. And when I woke up, I was told by Saint Germain to like take the apophyllite out and put this in here, with the green and the purple. And I come to find out that after this ascended master of the seven rays, so Saint Germain's the seventh, seventh ray of the violet flame. Well, there's five hidden rays, and I was
Oh,
being
wow.
contacted by them. And the first one after Saint Germain is the violet green ray.
Oh, wow. Oh, how
So,
cool.
and then so violet green, then it goes blue green, which is cosmic Christ consciousness, and then it goes pearl essence, like a pearl elevator is like essentially what
Hmm.
it is. And then from the pearl essence is an orange pink divine truth,
Okay.
like Kuan Yin.
Okay. I'm still learning about that, but I
She's
remember you speaking of it.
yes. And then the 12th ray is the I perceive it as the diamond platinum the diamond platinum ray consciousness. But what I found it
Really
as in
interesting
this
to me.
thing was the gold crystalline gold ray. So I also have called it like the diamond white gold ray myself. I've had it come to me, and essentially what it is it's pure source. It's pure source connecting, messaging, and I even went further with it where I was like, I truly wish to fully embody and be, source awareness, consciousness, unconditional love, acceptance, understanding, forgiveness. I I ask for my guides and my angels to assist me with, giving up the ideas of flesh with the ideas of the human experience. Give them to them and give me their experience and just different things. Just different things that came to me. And after doing these things and going through my journey, like, this is I know what's happened. Everything,
Absolutely.
everything.
Absolutely.
From being on cardboard, just like November, December, you know,
Oh, wow.
sitting around a bunch of like people going through the struggles,
Hmm.
and yeah, like now I'm here in Hawaii, and I've been able to be blessed with what I'm blessed with to help myself. Like
Gotcha. Yeah.
like people want to help people, but people would really really help people that are like genuinely out there to help themselves, and not only help themselves but someone that's helping themselves so they can be of service to others,
Yes. Yes.
and share like my idea would be to like, and I keep on saying is I want to get like piece of land, start small, be able to have some people build like a self-sustained like commune type thing, like spiritual retreat where people are able to come and experience, like come out, experience what it'd be like to be on the island. We could talk and do like what we do here, like in the session, but like together, um, learn and like learn and teach like each other from our experiences, from
Mm.
whatever it is that we study as excitement, and just a place of sharing and a place of exploring, you know, connecting with one's spirit and reconnecting with one's memories, reconnecting with one's unconditional love and acceptance, understanding, and forgiveness for oneself.
I get that. I hear my daughter in the back
Okay.
starting her coughing again. So
All right.
please get me your address and I will send you
All right.
and the name you want me to write it out to,
Okay.
since I call you Ariel.
That works.
Just
Okay.
whoever to write it out to.
Yeah.
Thank you
No,
so
Jake.
much.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, hon. I'll send you a little message here.
Okay,
All right. Love you.
okay, thank you.
All right.
Love you
Bye-bye.
too. Bye.